Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So today I'm going to be checking out the Beanfest event in Twisted Wonderland, starting off with doing some gacha. I'm only looking for Jack and he's just an SR, so hopefully this should be easy. I think I'm going to use the single summon keys. Yeah, should I go for it? No, let's go for 110. Hopefully he'll just come home in that 110. In that SR slot. Well, let's just go for that. 110 full, let's go.
Nanji no tamashii no katachi o miseo.
Alright, what have we got? That's not Jack, because that's the wrong colour. Rook. Nope. New Rakeita card.
俺はちょっと勘弁かな。体力には自信がある。疑ってるなら試してみるか。
That's fine, Juice. Diasomnia? Sebek. Why is it all PE uniforms?
どんな勝負でも負けるものか。お前たちとは鍛え方が違うんだ。
That's level again. Diasomnia again. Silver, also P uniform. Ooh. Active now. Lloyd. Oh, Savannah Claw. Is this our Jack? Nope. That's a PE Leona. Oop, that's Scarabia. SR Jamil.
式典の日は準備することが多くて忙しいんだ。面倒ごとはごめんだぞ。
Savannah Claw? Come on, yes! That's what we're looking for. Beans Camo Jack.
力試しのいい機会だ。この勝負。俺は俺だけの力で勝ってみせる。
Look at that face. He's so cute. So it did take the guaranteed SR in order to get him. Glad I went for the 10 ball. Alright, now that we've done that then, I guess we'll go check out the event. And hopefully I've got enough beans to get a decent way through this. So let's find out what Beanfest is then. What is a Beanfest when it's at home, and why are they wearing camo? Oh, better press it again. Coliseum. Oh, it's not voiced. There's like no way I can try and imitate these voices, but we'll try. I believe in you, Kalla. You're the only one who can bag that monster. Our very lives are riding on you. Why are your lives riding on me? My heart's pounding out of my chest. The previous... Oh, why are you leaving me on the... Okay. The previous day. Be good, pups, and sit now. It's time to assign groups. For Night Raven College's traditional Beanfest. Groups will be assigned by drawing lots. Students will come up to my desk and draw by the number of their assigned seat. Beanfest? Got any idea what that is? No, I don't have a clue. Celebration of all things bean. A Night Raven College thing? Kalla, you don't know what Beanfest is? I see we have a pair of ignorant whelps in our class. Very well. I will elucidate. After all, it's my job to whip your canine crania into shape. Ahem. Beanfest is a traditional Twisted Wonderland event that is held every February. I mean, okay, it's the end of March, but sure. I guess it's not in-game. Long ago, there was a place in this land called Happy Valley. It was called Happy for a reason. It stood as a lush, fertile land of plenty. In this place was a magic harp that could sing with an enchantingly beautiful voice. The magic harp's singing brought happiness and prosperity to all the people and animals in the valley. Even the plants drunk deep of its sound. But a giant grew jealous of their welfare, and one day it came into the valley and stole the harp. Oh, we're doing Jack and the Beanstalk, that's why it's beans. After that, the plants withered, and the people went hungry. But lo, a certain farmer happened upon some beans. And not just any beans, magic beans. They sprouted into a massive beanstalk overnight, rising all the way up to the giant's home in the clouds. The farmer climbed the beanstalk to the top and took back the harp. After making his safe descent, he chopped down the beanstalk, and in doing so, slew the giant pursuing him. Thus was Happy Valley once again graced with the magic harp's crooning and abundant greenery. The end. It's a parable with two morals. When someone takes something from you, take it back. And when someone wrongs you, get them back twice as hard. Alright. Oh, I get you. I'm feeling more educated already. And that's why on Beanfest, people dressed as farmers slay people in monster costumes by throwing beans at them, right? Throwing beans at... So it's Jack and the Beanstalk and Setsubun. Okay. Precisely. Good boy. I guess some fairy tales exist in more than one world. But the Beanfest celebration is held a bit differently here. At Night Raven College, we split the entire student body, regardless of dorm or class year, into two teams. The farmer team and the monster team compete for a harp in a massive cross-class athletic battle. Alright, so it's not actual monsters. Understood. Wait, what? Why? Traditionally, the monsters are supposed to stick to running around and getting pelted with beans. But the students assigned to be monsters grew weary of it and hit the farmer's back, turning it into a massive chaotic brawl. Sounds like Night Kids at Raven College, alright. If a brawl is inevitable regardless, then it only makes sense to turn it into an organised, competitive PE activity. Yeah, okay. That's how Night Raven College's Beanfest tradition was born. That marks the end of my generously offered remedial lesson. Now then, Trapala, Spade, Kalla, come up and join your lot. Come up and draw your lots. Yes, sir. Oh, hey, I'm on the monster team. I'm on the farmer team. Oh, we're on the farmer team too. Oh yeah? Sounds like you guys and I are going to be enemies tomorrow. If we're going to brawl, there's no way I'm losing. Yeah, I sure ain't getting beat. Coach Vargas will be going over the full rules of the game tomorrow. You pups are hereby dismissed. Out. Monster patches. Oh, so no magic? Just physical? Jack should be good at this one. The next day. Welcome, bean sprouts. It's that time of year again, Beanfest. I hope you all ate a balanced breakfast and chugged a raw egg or two, because you're going to need some serious energy to last through the day. I'll go over the rules for all our freshmen. Pay close attention and don't let my magnificent musculature distract you too much. This will be a capture the flag battle in which teams fight for possession of the magic heart placed in the Colosseum. Capture the flag, okay. Oh, that's cool! Look at that art. The monster team loses if the farmer team successfully seizes the heart they're guarding. So is this the monster? This must be the monster. Oh no! Jack's on the opposite team to me! No! So this is our team then. Conversely, the farmer team loses if they fail to take back the heart within the time limit. Simple enough, right? Yeah? Except I get the feeling there's a bit more to it than that. If a farmer gets captured by a monster, they're out. And if a monster gets hit by a farmer's bean, they're out. Now, here's the most important rule. There is to be no magic whatsoever used during the game. Any player who gets caught using magic will be immediately disqualified. This is a contest of physical prowess only. Oh man, we don't get to use magic? It used to be allowed years ago. Yeah, and after one particularly heated game where people got seriously injured, magic got banned altogether. That's reasonable. So this is going to be a test of strength for us. Great, that's right up my alley. Wow, Juicy, you're getting pretty pumped. Of course, if raw horsepower is all you lean on, you won't last 5 minutes in this. I'm giving extra PE credit to everyone on the winning team. And I'll give an extra bonus to the MVPs who contribute the most to a team's victory. I expect you all to fight your hardest and go until every muscle in your body scream in protest. That seems a bit excessive, Coach. The playing field will span the entire campus. Each team will have their own supply points. I suggest that you use what you find in the crates at those positions to your advantage. I'll be passing out field maps to each of you with supply points marked on them. Each farmer gets 10 beans and each monster gets boots that boost your running speed. Magic boots? Oh man. Once you have your starting kit, head to your designated starting position. The game begins at 9 AM sharp. Happy hunting, kids! Let's see, our starting point is A6 on the map. That's the woods near Ramshackle Dom. It looks like the others are getting sent all over. Sup, Grimmy, Kalla? Let me guess, you're at A6 too. Yep, you too, Kater. Bingo, got it in one. This is my 3rd year playing this game, so here's a hot tip from the voice of experience. The farmer team members are always better off operating in groups. And hey, we're starting point buddies. That's as good a reason as any to stick together, right? I guess. I sense something lurking behind that smile. Point A6. Is this the right area? Hey, Juicy, you're starting here too? Yes, sir. Same for you guys, I'm guessing. Yep, I was just telling Kalla and Grimmy that we should totally team up. You want in, Juicy? Absolutely. Great, and what better way to mark the occasion than with a selfie? Cheese! Now to tag it. NRC, Beanfest, Farmer Team, Monster Team has nothing on us. And posted. You never change, Kater. that's the signal. Looks like it's game on. Stay on your toes, guys. It's anyone's guess where the monster team's planning to ambush us. We get ambushed? And don't forget to keep your beans locked and loaded. We only have 10 beans to exterminate the monster team with. We'll have to think carefully about how we use them. I could go for more beans personally. They'll do in a pinch if we get hungry enough. I get the feeling they're dried beans and therefore not very edible, but I guess grim with your stomach, I suppose. Then how's about we start by hitting up a supply point? The supply crates have more than just beans, FYI. They've got bean blasters that can fire them out at high speed, not to mention other stuff. Bean blasters! We're gonna be shooting the beans? And the early bird gets the proverbial worm. People scramble for those every year. Looks like the nearest farmer supply point is in the woods by the botanical garden. Let's check it out. Alright, supplies. There's no I in team. It looks like we've got a battle in this one. It's a water and flora battle. In which case, yeah, this person with fire and that will be fine. Let's auto team water. Ah, yes, my fire and water squad seem good. Actually, do I get like bonuses if I bring the new Jack card? Where is he? Am I being blind? I feel like I'm being blind. Okay, there's no way to sort it by like bonuses, so maybe it didn't. Ah, there he is. Doesn't say I get any bonuses, so let's just auto that again. Supplies should be in this area. Oh, hey, is that it? The wooden crates under the apple tree. The less experienced freshman should get first dibs on the gear, IMO. Go ahead and grab what you like, Juicy. Are you sure? Well, thank you, as long as everyone's okay with it. Kalla, Grimmy, come here behind the tree. Oh, is this a trap? What are you whispering for? Shh, quiet. It's a trap! Well, look who it is, Farmer Juice, the biggest sucker on the block. The monster team? What is this, an ambush? Anyone with 2 brain cells could figure out the supply crate's the most obvious place to ambush you farmers. I got careless. He bolted! After him! I'll nab him. Great, they're gone. Let's score ourselves some sweet supplies while we can. Man, Katie, you just totally used Juice as bait. I knew there was something lurking behind that smile. So that's why you told Juice he could have first dibs. You were setting him up to take the fall. You're one scary guy. Oh, cut me some slack, guys. It's called strategy. Juicy gets extra credit regardless as long as the farmer team wins. You know what they say, there's no I in team. Besides, Juicy's on the track team. With those fleet feet of his, I'm sure he'll shake them. Look, farmers. Grab 'em. Uh-oh, monsters. I thought they were all gone. Kalla, Grimmy, get those beans locked and loaded.
覚悟ができているなら武器を取れ。かしこまりました。承知しました。力になります。ここは僕にどうか。つまらない。
Bye bye.
熱くなるのは得意じゃないんだ。
Ooh. Event card. Okay, so now I have the battles unlocked, I see. Ooh. What do I need? A total of 8 monster patches, so I guess I need to do a battle then. Looks like the same thing, so we'll just take the same person.
なめんじゃねえ。
お手柔らかにお願いします。
Oh wait, I needed Flora, didn't I?
わかった。
Oh.
やってみるといい。無理するな。優しくな。どうした。そろそろ。さあ、どうだ。ダメだ。
The team choice wasn't necessarily the best.
かしこよろしいんですか。力になりますな。おい。感謝する。また一つ強くなるな。
That unlocks the next bit. Right. Fire and water. We need some kind of flora. Let's take a Leona. Let's... Wait, I need to redo my team. Yeah, this should do. Phew, we fended them off. I keep throwing the beans and they just ain't hitting the monster team. I'd better pick them up off the ground. Let's see what the loot crate's got now. A bean blaster, the smaller model. Bean bags, 2 magic camo jackets, and a magic potion. It says it shrinks someone for 30 seconds. I'd call that a pretty good haul. Might as well put the camo jackets on now. Here, Kalla, take one. Ta-da! How do I look? Totally rad? Totally bad? Or both? That's an interesting camo pattern. I don't get it. How are those loud colours supposed to be camo for anything? Seems to me like it's pasting a target on your back. This is a magic camo jacket, remember? The colours look loud to friendlies, but from the monster team's POV, they make you blend in with your surroundings optic camo style. Oh, that is so cool! That's so cool! And it keeps you warm and comfy. Oh, which is to say, scoring loot like this makes for one perfectly camable moment. Let the selfies begin. Hashtag NRC, Beanfest, supply crate loot, RIP Doocy. Now we're all geared up. Let's start making our way toward the Colosseum. Sounds like a plan to me. Hey, found some farmers. Get 'em! Whoa, yikes, this area's crawling with monster team members. You're not getting past those farmers. Nobody's laying a hand on the magic cart. Why did I say magic carp? Magic harp. Pincer attack? Guess we'll have to fight our way out of this. Let's rock, Kalla. Yeah, let's rock.
なめんじゃねえ。
なんて不幸せな人なんでしょう。
反論はなしだ。こ
見せてやる。ほら
Bye bye.
俺に勝てると思ったのか。
What's my prerequisite here? Total of 16 monster patches. Alright. Actually, I think I want some more water actually after that one. Water, 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 water.
Kakatte
いい度胸が終わりだね。よろしい。
なるほどな。
反応はなしだ。こうしよう。
やるだろう。はいはいはい。しぶっちゃいな。笑
Bye.
うまい飯にゃ。
Looks like I'll need to go again. This one.
準備はいいな。僕を呼んだな。
オッケーっす。
わかりました。
どうだ。
いただきます。くだらない。
One was a fire one, huh?
なるほど。
よろしい。
シーズ
これはどう。うまい飯にありつけそうっす。
Next bit of story unlocked. Take some fire. And 18 for water again. We took out the monsters in front of us, but there's still more coming. Talk about pushy, sheesh. I'm running dangerously low on beans over here. Yeah, Grimmy, because you keep firing without bothering to aim first. My, someone sounds like they're in trouble. Shall I offer my assistance? I have no idea who this is gonna be. Ow! Beans, they're coming from above. Ah, Jade. Hello there, monsters, and goodbye, you're out. I wasn't expecting someone in magic camo up in the tree branches. Or maybe I should have. Confound it all! You're one of the Octopanel twins, right? Which one are you again? I'm Jade. Thanks for the clutch assist there, Jade. Saved by the banal. You know what a dramatic moment like that calls for? Survival selfies! Certainly. Cheese. I see your group also managed to acquire some supply crates. Yeah, and Grimmy's squandering all the ammo by taking wild pot shots. If we don't find another crate soon, we're gonna run out of beans. Would your group happen to have room for one more? There's always room for a guy who saved our bacon. Glad to hear it. All my crate had was a magic camo jacket and bean bags. I didn't get a bean blaster. As you might imagine, I have no desire to face the monster team unarmed. Hence my decision to cower in the treetops. Another guy with something lurking behind his smile. Thank you for having me, Keita, Grim, Kalla. Pleasure's all ours, bud. By the way, Jade, how come you're not with Azel and your brother Floyd? Because they're on the other team, right? Beanfest has a rule about that, actually. House wardens and vice house wardens must always be on opposing sides. They want to preserve some sense of balance between teams. Oh yeah, I remember Trey mentioning that now. Okay, so Azel's on the monster team. Right on. Floyd drew the farmer team, just as I did, but... He said, and I quote, "I'm not really feeling it," and promptly made himself scarce. Conversely, Azel has been preparing for this event for quite a while. I imagine he'll be pulling out all the stops to hunt us. Meanwhile, the monster team, speaking of Azel... Or rather, Jack. Map says there's a monster team supply crate somewhere around here. I smell fresh beans. I know you're there, farmers. Get out here and face me like men. I have to hand it to you. Your sense of smell never fails to impress. Okay, wise guy. Hello, Phil. You went on a supply run alone without your pack for support. Are you brave or merely foolhardy? Come, my compatriots, let the monster hunt begin. Yes, sir. I'd better bail. He's a serious contender in this game. We should finish him off before he can arm himself with any weapons. After him. Yes, sir. So we're fighting for Jack this one.
準備はいいな。
いい度胸が終わりだね。よろしい。許可しよう。さあ行くよ。笑えるわ。退屈だね。
もらった。わかった。異論はない。しぶとてえな。行くぞ。
Wouldn't pick that, but hey.
いいぞ。
Bye-bye now.
ほら、僕は誰よりも正しい。
Ooh, free SR, huh? Who are we teaming up with? Or who's Jack teaming up with, I guess. That looks like Azel. Did I finally shake them? You have both the speed and stamina sufficient to shake off an entire band of hunters. As a wolf should, I suppose. Who's there? My, what big teeth you have. No need to bear them at me, though. I'm on your side. Oh, you're the double-dealing house warden from Octavinal. Please, if anything, your own house warden is every bit as duplicitous as I am. But it's hardly relevant now, I suppose. I actually came to thank you. Wait, what? Thanks to your skillful diversion of Bill's band of farmers, I was able to acquire a king's ransom in supplies. What, you slimy little... You made me pay the price while you scored the rewards. You're a freshman, so I can excuse the fact that you're missing the bigger picture. To wit, the Beanfest games are not an athletic competition. I'll tell you what the most determining factor in this game is. Smarts. The winner is whoever anticipates the movements of enemy and ally alike, and takes that into account before they act. Approaching a supply crate completely alone is the very height of folly. Supply points are prime hunting grounds for the enemy. They act as bait and draw in targets that make easy pickings for ambushes. But when you predict what the farmer team will do in advance, you can stay one step ahead. What's your scheme, then? My scheme was getting supplies, and it worked swimmingly. You did a remarkable job of keeping the enemy occupied. Now that that's done, would you care to team up? I'll split the supplies evenly with you. Why should I? Let me go over what the supply crate had. It had field scanner goggles that shared the location of both teams at set intervals. Oh, that's cool. And this grabbing arm here. It looks like a regular glove, right? But it's actually a magical item. It grows enormous, allowing you to easily capture farmers. The perfect tool for someone who's already as dexterous as you are, wouldn't you say? You think you can win me over with a few shiny toys? Thanks, but no thanks. I'll lone wolf this one. I beg your pardon. My approach was perhaps a tad off-putting. I know you're a smart one. Consider this logically. If you keep acting alone, sooner or later you're bound to get surrounded by farmers operating as a team. There's only one way that will end, with your fall in a hail of beanfire. Do you understand that if I were to call attention to your location by shouting right now, you would be as good as finished? What? I have a scanner that periodically updates me on enemy positions. I also have a weapon, as well as a magical camo jacket that lets the wearer conceal himself. Evading the farmers would be trivial for me. You, on the other hand, are completely unarmed. As far as I'm aware. Are you trying to blackmail me? I am quite motivated to win this game for my own personal reasons, and I'm not above resorting to drastic measures to accomplish that. Fine. I'll team up, but let's get things straight. I'm not your minion, and I don't take orders. Then we have a deal. It's so nice to have a dumb jock, pardon me, a dependable athlete on my side. With that out of the way, it's time for a little game of tag. What? Meanwhile, the farmer team. So I know our team's objective is to retrieve the Colosseum harp. But I really think I should get a bean blaster if we want to solidify our chances of survival. Why do I feel like you're trying to pull one over on us? Well, forget it, I ain't giving you squat. Goodness, I wouldn't dream of taking yours. The problem is that supply crates are perfect spots for the enemy team to set up ambushes. And there's no guarantee we'll even get what we want from one. We need to go in with a plan if we're hitting up a supply point. You're quite right, of course. I have a suggestion, or rather a promising lead. There's a certain smith, we'll say, who I think might be willing to furnish us with a bean blaster. Smith? That's the guy's name? Can't think it sounds familiar. Never you worry, I have information on his location from a reliable source. I'll lead the way. Well, you are Octagonal's vice housewarden. You guys always know what's up, and that's good enough for me. We are on the same side, after all. Thank you for the vote of confidence. In that case, I suggest we take a detour to the botanical garden before heading to our destination. That's something I'd like to pick up there before we get to the bean blaster. Maybe the botanical garden will have some emergency fruit rations too. That's one side trip I'm willing to take. Thinking with your stomach as usual, Grim. Is your stomach a bottomless pit, Grimmy? Here we are at the garden. Phew, made it in one piece. Is it just me, or does something smell exotic? Not so much exotic as extremely spicy. It's a smell that whets the appetite. You ain't kidding! I can't stop drooling! It's coming moving that away. Let's go see what's cooking. Grimmy, don't let your stomach do all the thinking. This could be a monster team trap. Grim, stay, stay. It's coming from over here. Oh, hey guys, did the smell lure you in? Which team is he on? No need to beam me, guys. I'm on the farmer team. He's telling the truth. That orange armband demonstrates as much. I'll take your word for that. I don't see an orange armband on him. You all by yourself, Kalla? More importantly, what's with that smell? The whole garden's, like, suffused with it. What smell? Oh, you mean the shawarma. Oh. You're referring to the scalding sands dish made by fire roasting a mix of mutton and chicken on a spit. It's gained international acclaim, or so I hear. Some places call it by different names. I see a giant hunk of meat being slow roasted on a fire. You turn the meat over to cook it thoroughly, then wrap it in bread with some veggies and pickled goodies. It's delish. You should have some. Sheesh, on closer inspection, we're not the only farmers lured in by the smell. Look at all these people stuffing themselves. Can't fight on an empty stomach. Nothing beats some good shawarma. Right. Jamal packed all this up so I could make a proper lunch out of it. Kinda overboard, don't you think? They even brought an infrared grill for slow roasting the meat. That's dedication. Is it? I'd say it's pretty standard for us. You normally pack a whole grill? Yeah, this looks crazy good. I gotta get me some of this. Sure, one sec. I'll fire up some fresh for you. Jade, I've got a bad feeling about this. As do I. I think I'd better wrap up my business sooner rather than later. I'll be ducking out for a bit. Please excuse me. Yeah, this bigger gathering is gonna, like, attract Azul, who has the scanner, right? Playing the spy. That doesn't sound good. Jade. Looks like slim farmer pickings around here. Let's find a place where they're more likely to be hiding. Okay, how about the Hall of Mirrors? We'll mop those farmers up easily. Ha! Now then... Leona, I know you're there. The monster team's all gone besides me. I still don't get what the point of this stupid event is. I'm too old to be playing tag. You're only too old because you repeated it, yeah. What was that? Wanna run that one by me again? Don't mind me just muttering to myself. And I can't even skip it without taking a hit to my PE grade. This stinks. It's even worse because PE is mandatory. You can't afford to fail. That's the whole reason I'm out here playing spy, talking to a member of the farmer team. To make sure you don't get knocked out of the running. As a Savannah Claw student, I wouldn't want my house warden to crash and burn right out of the gate. Always trying to get me in your debt. Fine, I'll buy you the cafeteria's daily special every day for a week. Pleasure doing business. That will be quite enough backroom dealings. You'll be claiming an impressive trophy indeed, Jack. I told you I don't take orders from you. Leona, Ruggy, I'd say I'm disappointed, but this isn't new. Unlike some people, I don't go easy on my fellow dormsmen. Ready or not, House Warden, here I come. What in the world? Your chance reaching for us! Leona, get out of here before... Oops, too late. Jack, you scoundrel. First you turn against me at the Spell Drive tournament, and now this. Bad enough you betrayed me to the pampered redhead, but now it's the cephalopunk? You turncoat. What? It ain't like that at all. This game isn't played along dorm lines and you know it. Listen to that, the yowling of a beaten lion. You're really embarrassing yourself, Leona. This match goes to me. Oh man, there goes my week of lunch specials. In the Beanfest games, students who contribute to their team's victory get bonus extra credits in PE. This is a prime opportunity to improve my grade without having to actually exert myself. I would be a fool to miss this chance. Ah, now it makes sense. Your athletic prowess is below sea level as it is. Yeah, watching Azel in flight class is just plain cringy. No wonder you are so dead set on this. Can it? As for you, Ruggy, I expect you to help me if you don't want me reporting your misconduct to Coach Vargas. Yikes! Something tells me you're going to run me even more ragged than Leona already does. Now, I believe we have more farmers to catch. Man, Azel. He's going to be hard to beat. How many do I need? 32. Okay. Should be able to get there, right? What did I take last time? Fire, I think.
いい度胸が終わりだね。異論はない。いいだろう。どうした？いや。静か。そうだね。わかった。甘いよ。ほら、僕は誰よりも
how many did I need? 32. Man, that only got me 31. Pick it random. Hmm.
後悔がないならいい。感謝のないすな。甲子園笑えるわけ。訓練の成果。はっ。わかった。いいだろう。光栄に思いますさ。
悪くない。次も必ず僕を誘うが。
Okay, the meat's done. Right. If I stick to my team that's fire and water, I just need to bring some flora along. Okay, the meat's done. Top it with all the veggies and pickles you like, then wrap it all up in the bread. Meow, thanks for the chow. It's good. It's spicy, but with the salty sweet sauce that blends with the meat's flavour and elevates us to a whole new level. One sec, Kater and Kalla, I'll whip up a couple for you too. The meat shouldn't take much longer, just sit tight for a few. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass actually. Oh, don't be shy, there's more than enough to go around. Yeesh, Jade needs to get back and fast. Why? I don't see what the big hurry is. Look, all I'm saying is that this grilling you're doing makes for a strong smell that carries surprisingly far. And here come the monster team. Farmers spotted. There's a group of them. Jamel, did you set this up just so that you could ambush someone? Huh, like fish in a barrel. Seize them. Huh, Jammer? Wow, where did all these monster team guys come from? Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Cooking something that smells that strong and distinctive is basically painting a giant bullseye on yourself. The spices in shawarma are potently fragrant, it's true. I was honestly just trying to make sure Callum had a nourishing lunch today. This was an unexpected windfall. Using food to lure folks into a trap is plain dirty. I think we better make a break for it, guys. After them, don't let them escape. Before I start this battle, I need to go turn the light on. It's getting dark in here. That's better.
いいと分かった。お前は俺の手の内だ。どうした？前。まさかだな。面白すぎいいと思うぞ。さあ、どうだ？本気でいく。いいぞ。はいはい。笑い。熱くなるのは得意じゃないんだ。
Alright, what do we need now? A total of 56. That's gonna take a few. How many chapters are there in this? Let's check. Nope. It's not working. How many chapters? That doesn't actually say. Wait, there we go, it loaded it finally. Okay, there's 14. But I need to earn a bunch of monster patches for the later things, so given that it's going to take a few battles to do that, and given that I'm running out of the small amount of time I had for today, I will call it there and finish it up at some point next week. So, thank you very much for coming. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, which is where I post the stream schedule for the week. This was the last scheduled stream for the week though, so there'll be a new schedule up probably late on Monday. The next scheduled stream will be Wednesday at 7 PM, and I hope to see you then or another time. Once again, thanks for coming, and this is Kalla signing out. See ya, bye bye.